Greetings, folks. Dan Mack here from the Shred Shack, sitting in with Byfist. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
I'm Ernie B.
Raul Garcia, vocalist.
Stoney Grantham, bass.
Scott Palmer, drums.
Nacho Vada, guitars. Byfist started back in '87. Dave Lee, the lead guitar player. My brother was playing drums, and his name's Jesse. We had various singers, but the most popular that we got back then was around '89 when we got Vic Real, singer. And '91 we stopped playing. The grunge movement came in, and we just decided we couldn't play. We couldn't even play in San Antonio no more. We stopped for like 9 years. Started 2000 again, or '99 or 2000. We started up again. 2002, Dave Lee and myself, we were called by Dave Wayne to go jam with him. So we did that for about 5 years until he passed away. And then we just did Byfist. Vic Real's wife in 2010, July, she passed away in a motorcycle accident. 3 months later, Dave Lee passed away. So Vic and I, we were going to start up with some new guys, new members. But then he passed away the following July. I tried to go again, start over with another drummer I knew. And this drummer knew Ernie. That's how Ernie came into the picture. He said, "Hey, I know this guitar player, great guitar player who's dedicated, and he'll come right in, dude." And so we gave him the CD to learn. And on the way over to audition, from here to Austin to San Antonio, his girlfriend was driving him, and he was out there learning the damn songs in the van. And he came over, and we started. He asked him, "Well, what songs?" He says, "Name it, man." So we started. Whatever song we picked, he did it all. So I said, "Oh yeah, this guy, he did his fucking homework. You know, this is the way he's supposed to do it. You know." And Ernie knew we were playing without a singer, so Ernie knew Raul. So Raul got in, and we didn't need an audition. He just said, "He's good. Let's bring him over."
He's beyond reproof.
We approached Stoney. Went to a performance he had, and we asked him. We gave him a tape or a CD.
They came down to one of my shows, Nacho and Raul, and I think gave me a CD or shortly after. And as soon as I heard it, I was just like, it's kind of, traditional studs and leather, power metal, traditional, great stuff, just meat and potato stuff. I loved it. So there wasn't much time. I didn't spend much time, worrying about it. I just said, yeah, okay, let's do this. I found Scott on social media, sort of.
He found him.
I stumbled up.
We didn't know. We auditioned several drummers.
Yeah, we went through a number of them.
Playing in an alley on Red River.
But he was playing. He had done some work in a beer. He had done some work.
Happy ending.
He had done some work in a band called Witch's Mark, actually. And I was reading up a little. There was a little write up about Witch's Mark, and his name popped out. And I just thought, well, let me just throw a dart in the dark, basically. And he worked out, man. He had the feet. First of all.
Yeah, we'd auditioned a few different drummers and of various levels of playing. Some guys. There was one kid he had the ambition, but just didn't have the experience. There was another guy that was very experienced, but it's more than just the technical abilities of the drummer. You got to be able to click with the band and feel good with the bass player, especially.
Right.
After we auditioned someone, and we'd ask Stoney, "Well, how do you feel?" And Stoney was like, "Man, I just can't feel this."
I wasn't feeling it sometimes.
We let him pick the drummer, basically. He says, I'm not. What's
locking
the
in.
We're not locking in. This guy was good, but
yeah, somebody would have chops or whatever, but they just weren't locking in. And,
okay. So
Didn't you go to his house and jam?
yeah, I actually did go to his house.
Yeah.
I scouted him before we
Because we're
Shoes are
set list that you guys just played in preparation for the show on Friday.
Yeah.
How much of that is old from back in the day? How much of that is newer material?
I'm a mixed bag.
It's kind of mixed.
Yeah, it's a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a little bit of different.
Well, the thing is that some of them might have been played with when Vic and Dave were alive, but with this group here, we kind of, it changes a little bit.
The
A
dynamic.
little bit changes, and the vocals are different because Raul didn't even want to listen to what it was before, so that's where it kind of is different, like with Guaranteed Death.
I was kind of the same way with the solos, and
Same thing,
with
yeah.
bands before too. I don't want to hear the solo. I want it to influence me with what I might come up with or what he might come up with.
Right.
We
So it makes
listen to the song, the structure of the song, but
Right.
when it comes to the individual parts, it's like let me see what I can come up with on my own, and it seems to be working. And me, Nacho, his rhythm playing technique it's almost identical as mine. From the get go, we just locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like. Our rhythm tracks are just like the same guy playing it,
So even for the old songs, like there's still a new element to them because you guys came in and kind of changed a little bit.
Well, the very, very old ones,
it-
the leads might be a little bit, but most of the songs really, the singing is just about there, but, Raul is Raul, and Vic was Vic, Dave's Dave, Ernie's Ernie.
Different touches, basically.
Yeah, and then the bass playing's different, the drumming's different, because my brother was just more of a straight, meat and potatoes drummer, and he puts a little bit more into it, but actually, that's what we want. We want somebody to be more simpler instead of like those drummers we tried out. One guy just did all sorts of shit.
They play all over the music.
overplayed. Yeah.
Overplayed.
And then before we had the songs down, he was like, "Hey, I can change this part. We can do this and that." It's like, wait a minute, get the song down first, and then we can talk about that.
I think Raul was,
Discuss it, yeah.
I think Raul was saying like, "Fuck, are we're auditioning for you?
Yeah.
Fuck, these are our songs."
I believe I tried to overplay it at the beginning, but then I was.
We told you, dumb it down, boy.
That might be true though with anyone who goes in for audition because you want to
You can be more
impress them.
excited.
Try and impress
So you
them,
might
yeah.
overdo it a little bit.
Or show what you can do.
Yeah. So that's
And
to
we
be
were
expected.
really concerned with, can you play the effing song?
Yeah.
The way it's supposed to be played,
And he, Scott did his homework too, like Ernie did, and he just
And like-
said, okay,
Like Stoney did.
Like Stoney did too.
So I did too. Now, when
Yeah.
Stoney
What
came
about
in-
my homework?
You're still a work in progress.
Yeah, I'm still working.
He's still working on it.
We haven't really wrote any. We got some in the works that we actually like Raul got his little phone out and started recording some parts that Stoney had or that I had earlier, but we haven't got any new songs yet. But I mean, they're there.
We're working on them. I think they're very close.
Yeah, time's really the worst enemy right now. This is stuff you're talking about coming down the pike.
Yeah,
we
not
have,
right now.
we have an album in the can right now.
Yeah, and we still got more songs that have already been recorded.
Yeah, you
another
guys covered
7
my
or
question.
so.
So my next question was actually, we talked about the CD you guys are recording.
Yeah.
How's the recording process for that been?
Close.
That's
almost done.
really good. I'm doing all the engineering. Again, like I said, I have a production company and I have all the recording. It's fallen on me. And just today, before rehearsal, I was, syncing up, getting some group backups on one of the last songs. Making sure everything was right. Right now, we're crossing our T's and dotting our I's on every little last part. I can play it through and everything is in there. And nowadays, everything's on computer. Everything's automated. I got to make sure all my automations are correct. And the special effects are kicking in right when they should be, and all this kind of stuff. So as far as parts, it's literally like one guitar solo and this little monk choir kind of thing on a break to do, and then we cut them down because it's the mix. I think the mix is already done because we've been working on it and I've been giving everybody copies, even though they were incomplete. The mix, the tone, the whole color of the album is already there.
The sound, the Byfist, the new Byfist sound is there.
Yeah, and as far as like putting it in
pretty
your
badass,
car,
too.
Hearing it in your car, hearing it in your house, home stereo, it's balanced, and it doesn't crap out your subwoofer in your car. It's sonically it's there. There's 5 tunes on there.
They're all on there.
It's like an EP. Some of the songs are kind of long though, so it's going to be a longer
Mini CD.
Yeah, it's
It's like an hour, right? Or
Well, we were talking about how
40 minutes.
These days, everything's instant. Everything's instant gratification. Everything's instant download. Nobody has time. I mean, I think it'll capture. Everybody can, you can digest smaller, shorter albums. So I want to pressure ourselves into just let's do the next one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
Yeah, as soon as we get this one, we just start working on.
Because there's other songs, the rhythm tracks and some basic drum tracks are already done in addition to the ones that we're going to release that were laid down in the same session,
period, yeah.
but those need to be worked on. So I don't know. We haven't really talked about it. If later when we finish those, we'll release them all together with these as a full-length CD or another mini. Or we don't know yet, but there's still at least 7 more songs on there,
Yeah.
but they're already laid down on the master tracks,
They
on
already
master
all
tapes.
done. Oh.
So now it's a matter of filling in those.
The CD you guys sell at the show, what is that?
That's from that first CD we had with Rocket. Was it Rocket Up? Yeah, Rocket Up Records in Germany. They made a collaboration of 2 EPs and a single that we had. So they put all these songs on there, and they also put in one song that we're going to be putting in on the CD we're doing now, Guaranteed Death. It wasn't supposed to be on that other one.
You're talking about the Preserving the Past?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's just 4 of those songs the ones that we did recorded, that were the best ones recorded. I put 4 of those on just so they'll have something.
Yeah.
Because they always want something. I know it's not Raul and Uri and these guys at all, but we gotta they want something, so we gotta fucking give them something. Yeah, and we tell them, look, sometimes it's happened before where like they'll ask Raul, hey, are you on it? No, I'm not. And there's been like two people that brought it back. Hey, I thought it was the guys right now. I said, no, this is Byfist from a long time ago, but these songs we played. We played like 3 of them, I think.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
2 people?
Huh?
Like 2 people returned it?
Yeah.
That's how much charm Raul has apparently.
Yeah, my wife runs that table, and so
Maybe we should give those 2 people a free CD when the new one comes out.
we had.
Give me your name.
Yeah.
I've only made like 100 of those things, and they're already. That's it. I think there's maybe 4 or 5 left. So it's just for somebody, or if they want to hear something, look. But we tell them, look, this is not the guys right here. This is Nacho's old members from way back.
Not the current line.
We've got a show coming up in Houston, Texas at the Concert Pub North on Friday, June 30th. And we're going to be playing with our friends from Savior from Anger. And so they're doing their summer tour, U.S. tour. And we were just excited that they wanted us to come out and play with them.
They wanted us to play. Apparently they were.
Oh yeah,
they were fans of
David Wayne.
David Wayne.
They fans of David Wayne and Metal Church. So he found out that I played with David Wayne, so that got him interested and wanting to know what's going on, and he was talking to Metal Church too. It's a promoter that we know. He gets a lot of these bands coming in. Alfred, we had gotten a show with Seance with Riot, because some of the Don Van Starr from Riot used to actually be in Seance a long time ago. But once we got in with him, we told him, hey, we need next show is Queensryche. Let's get us in, man. And Simon called me up. Simon Alfred calls us. Hey, I need another band, man, to open up for Queensryche. And I was going to offer another band from out of town. My wife kept saying, "Hey, you better say Byfist. What's wrong with you?" I said, "Well,
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with you?
I was thinking about that. I didn't think about that. And I was
Playing the band.
because I knew that we had told about Seance. I said, okay. Well, anyway, I told him, look, man, I've got another band called Byfist. It's heavier than Seance, so if you want another band, we can do it. He didn't even know who we were. He says, well, I saw y'all already with Riot, so if you say y'all can do it, I'll let y'all I'll go on your word, dude. I said, all right, well, we won't let you down, man. Good thing we didn't fuck up, you know?
No, but you know what? They did ask for music.
Yeah, that's right.
We had to send them some
Yeah.
music. So
Oh,
we did.
well, that was after.
That was after we were ready.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
in.
Considered for the
he
gig.
got us for the
Then
show,
Queensryche wanted to hear, okay,
Yeah.
who's going to play. So we had to send them a couple of tunes.
Yeah.
From the CD, which were far from being finished,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they still accepted it. You know?
Right.
So they heard what you guys are working on right now.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
what we're finishing right now.
Yeah.
And that it was Queensryche management because apparently last time they didn't like what was going on over here. It was a different promoter, and they had all sorts of bands that weren't ready to be at this level to be playing with a touring band that's been around forever. That's fucking good. Everyone knows them all over the world. It's a shame that there's a lot of bands that just go up there and pay to play. Even if you're the worst fucking band, if you pay more, you're going to be right before the main band, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
No one's
They
paying
want
their
all the
dues
bands
no more.
to do good. You know, they want the entire night to be a
Yeah,
success,
yeah.
not just a headliner and a bunch
It's
of
all
crap
about
bands.
the
You know,
whole
they-
show.
And that's what's going on. That was going on in San Antonio for the longest time. You know, it was like, fuck, man, these bands, they haven't paid their dues. They're not good enough. I mean, I'm not saying because that we're good, but I think we're most part humble about that shit. But we don't boast it ourselves. But it's just bullshit, And we try to tell these promoters, look, man, these guys ain't ready. You shouldn't get those files. I don't give a fuck if they pay you. That's bullshit. He says, but some promoters want the money. But this guy Alfred, he doesn't do that shit. So he goes, hey man, he goes by the music. Okay, y'all guys draw. Y'all sell the tickets. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
So that's how we've been doing it with him, and he's a cool guy.
Yeah. We got another show coming up too with the
In August.
Hellstar.
Right.
Hellstar and Igniter and
It's the Force of Rage.
Force of
opening.
Rage.
It's August 18th. It's at the Come and Take It Live on Riverside. It was formerly Grizzly Hall.
So it's called Come and Take It Now?
Can you take it?
Yeah.
They took it over, basically.
All right.
They took it over and came and take it. They took it. Came and took it. Everybody still refers to it as Grizzly Hall.
But it still has the Grizzly in there, right?
But that'll be a good night too.
So, end of July, we're doing a benefit for
Oh, for Simon's
yeah,
girlfriend.
aneurysm,
Yeah.
brain aneurysm awareness. That's on July 29th at Fitzgerald's
Yep.
Is it Saturday night?
or Saturday night.
I thought it was Rockbox.
I think it's rock.
Oh yeah, it is. It's at the Rock Box on
Well, y'all are
Saturday
playing
night.
too, right?
Yeah, double duty.
He's playing double.
Yeah,
He's gonna be playing with Jason McMaster with the
Seven Weeks. Yeah, it's a priest tribute.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
It seems like that show's going to be a little bit of a who's who of local metal around here.
Yes.
So,
It looks like it.
looking forward to that. What else do you guys have in the plan right now? What's another potential thing that may come up in the future?
Really, our focus, I think, is to get
get
the album
Europe.
done, obviously, and then
Try to
get
get it distributed.
turn the attention to Europe.
Europe.
Yeah.
I'd like for us to go to Europe on our own accord instead of we went before I went with David Wayne, but I'd really like to go as Byfist because when we were over there, a lot of people wanted Byfist over there. They wanted that music, so shit. And now with these guys, I know we can do a really good job over there.
There's a lot of potential.
I think I'm looking forward to that more than a West Coast tour.
I would say anything.
Europe is probably
That's our
more,
like
of
a
a
short-term
goal
goal
we have.
that we really want to do. If we can get some distributor over there in Germany or England or somewhere to distribute it, but Europe, get some radio airplay, I think we can go out there. I know people in
I think
Germany and
the odds are better than here, really.
Yeah.
Put out the
Okay, so we're going to do the lightning round. Nacho, you don't have to do this one because you already did it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start with him then.
I'll do it again. Last time.
Okay, well, if you don't remember your answers, then that's fine.
They'll be different.
Well, the lightning round is basically a series of simple questions. You guys have to answer as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start over with Ernie, okay?
There's no math involved, is there?
Huh?
No math involved?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't know. So it's basically just kind of a preference questions.
Okay.
So question number 1, boxers or briefs?
Briefs?
Briefs.
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 Boxers.
Difficult. Yeah.
Chicken or steak?
Steak.
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 Fish. No. Chicken. I like chicken.
Oh, you in the
Steak.
You could be selling fish out there again.
I just had a steak last night, as a matter of fact.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Coffee.
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 Tea.
You don't have waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Elvis Presley or the Beatles?
Beatles.
Easy.
The Beatles.
Presley.
Presley.
Beatles.
Fuck the Beatles.
Hey,
Did I say that out loud?
Oh, in the room.
The whole place's gonna catch fire now.
I know, right?
is this guy still growing for us?
Black Sabbath, you prefer Dio or Ozzy singing?
Oh, man.
Dio.
Oh, Dio, of course.
Yeah, deal.
Dio.
Alright. Who would win in an arm wrestling match, Lemmy or God?
Good question.
Trick question.
Let me is God.
There you go, that's the answer. According to Meatloaf, he would do anything for love, but he won't do that. What wouldn't you do for love?
Shit, man.
Anal.
That is the only acceptable answer.
Move on.
There is no other answer.
There you go. That one.
Okay, here's a good one. Sum up Metallica's last 15 years in 3 words or less.
Holy fucking shit.
Haven't heard it.
I haven't bought it.
Suck it. Lots.
All right. Last question. If your band were stranded on a desert island, which member gets eaten first?
Nacho.
Whoever can run the fastest, I guess,
Nacho's.
right?
His name is Nacho.
Sorry, Nacho.
Nachos are delicious.
I think,
We get stopped off the round.
No. Usually, it's everyone just kind of looks at 1 or 2 individuals. Oftentimes, the bass player.
Well, but his name is Nacho. I mean,
Plus, he's aged.
yeah, he's seasoned. He's seasoned.
Seasoned, yeah.
But we could put Diablo peppers on it.
Yeah, but you guys are smoked.
Yeah.
You know what smoked
Ooh,
flavor
that's
is?
true.
Yeah,
Could be
smoked
good
flavor
too,
could
yeah.
be.
I'd say Scott.
Damn it.
Because he was
I think he'd be stringy. Because he's
Oh, he's, yeah.
he's kind of stringy.
That's dark right there.
Wiry.
All right. Thank you, guys.